Hi, I'm Professor Schneider, and today we will address the topic of social work supervision. In social work, the term supervision has a different meaning than in other professions, especially for social work interns. When we refer to supervision, we're talking about your weekly meeting with your field instructor. Students are required to have a 60 to 90-minute one-on-one supervision meeting every week of field placement. This meeting must be with your field instructor and is in addition to any other meetings, trainings, or group supervision that occur at your placement. This requirement exists because supervision is an essential component of your learning and competence development. So let's look at the functions and best practices for supervision. There are three main functions of supervision: administrative, educational, and supportive. The administrative functions of supervision focus on concrete topics to ensure an effective field experience. These can include your orientation to your agency, best practices for safety in field, planning your tasks and learning goals on your learning agreement, scheduling your field hours, sharing your course syllabi with your field instructor, discussing field education requirements and due dates, scheduling B semester conferences, and any other administrative topics that may come up. The educational functions of supervision focus on helping you apply your academic learning to practice and building your skills. These can include socialization to the profession's values and ethics, developing competence in all 10 competency practice areas, conceptualizing your work in your cases, constructive feedback after being observed, repeated practice through role play, review and feedback of your documentation. The supportive functions of supervision focus on reflection, emotional processing, and reassurance. Topics can include reflection and discussion on your actions and decisions, the development of professional judgment, reflection on your emotional responses, development of self-regulation to manage those responses, reflection on personal values and any potential bias, reassurance, and exploring the impact of the work and your self-care practices. While this may sound like a lot to cover, remember that this is an ongoing process that develops over time. Students sometimes begin the supervisory experience with some apprehension, but developing a good working relationship with your field instructor will help. So let's talk about some of the best practices to help you get the most out of supervision. Try to schedule a consistent time for your supervision, and if this isn't possible, schedule your next meeting in your current one. Prepare an agenda of topics you'd like to cover and questions that you have. Communicate any concerns or problems in a professional manner. Seek out and remain open to constructive feedback. Collaborate with your field instructor in developing your learning agreement assignments. Communicate field education processes and timelines with your field instructor and inform them of due dates well in advance. Be proactive in scheduling your field conferences. Don't be afraid to ask questions or get further clarification, and remain open to discussing your thoughts and feelings. I encourage you to talk with your field instructor about how to best use your time together. They may have ideas that haven't been covered here. But most important, be active and engaged in your supervision and take initiative for your learning. Thank you.